Okay, what's up, guys? So, I remember I reacted to a top 10 archive video a while ago, a long time ago. And, actually, like, maybe, like, 2015, 2016. So, it wasn't even really that long ago. But, anyways, yeah, they uploaded a really good video and stuff. So, I remember I was just like, I subscribed. And I was just like, I gotta definitely check out some more of their videos. And I seen that this is their recent video that they uploaded, top 10 most dangerous cities in America. Now, if I had to like probably put some on the list, it will probably, I would probably, even though I've like never been there, but I know this is like mainly the cities like with a lot of gang violence, like something like Chicago or Compton, you know, like something like that. But and I ain't even trying to like disrespect those cities and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's why I remember telling one of my coworkers like even within those cities they have its good days and stuff. So anyways, yeah, but no, let's see if because I know it's like a lot of people say like, you know, Tacoma or like Federal Way where I live at, you know, and it's just like, you know, it had like its fair share of like craziness out here and things, but it's like overall it's a pretty, you know, dope place and stuff. I've been to, yeah, I haven't lived in Tacoma, but it's just, you know, I can't say, I mean, it like I say, it have its moments and stuff, but no, let's see, like, what is like the most dangerous, like, there's a difference between dangerous and most dangerous, but anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going down. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Top 10 Archive, but anyways.
Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. We like to
I never seen like a face of these guys.
Secure, that our homes, possessions, and loved ones aren't in danger of being taken from us. Do you think you're safe in your current city? Well, if you're...
I mean, I always, like, you know, try to keep my eyes open and stuff, so it's like it's a maybe. It's a maybe. I don't know.
Hometown is anywhere on this list of the 10 most dangerous cities in the United States? Yeah, we have some bad news for you. Don't go packing up just yet. At least not until you subscribe to Top 10 Archive and click the bell for future notifications. Was your city not on this list? Why not give the video a thumbs up? Have an issue with your city's placement on this list? Let us know in the comments. Then take it up with the FBI. Top 10s were estimated based off the current crime data found on neighborhoodscout.com. And looking at cities with population.
That'd be a good like website to go to, like if you're moving to an area. And then, you know, it's like you trying to figure out if it's a legitimate place or not, like, you know, because that would be, but even a website like that, you can't even really trust it because that's where about like people were like, okay, nothing happens out there, so ain't gonna be no cops out there, so I could very well, and people think along like that, so you know, it's
25,000 people.
Gotta be careful.
Number 10, Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis just hasn't been the same since the departure of the king of rock and roll, I assume at least. I mean, taking into consideration the gap in time between his death and today and the trends of society, one would think Memphis isn't as safe as it was in the 70s.
Don't seem like a dangerous place.
Today, within the year, the good people of Memphis have suffered over 48,000 total crimes, more than 37,000 of which were property crimes. The 655,000 plus residents of the birthplace of rock and roll have a 1 in 57 chance of being shot, stabbed, raped, maimed, beaten, or robbed. Thank you very much. Number 9, Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham
like, is certainly...
bruh, I mean, I don't know. Like, I've never been to these places, but, like, it just don't seem like that they would be dangerous. Like, I mean, I guess, man, I guess.
Colorful city. And if not for your 1 in 57 chance of falling victim to a violent crime, I'd say everyone should visit. Or maybe I just don't want to incur the southern wrath of the city's 212,000
That look beautiful. Like, how can that be dangerous?
Property in Birmingham has a higher chance of being victimized than a person, with 65 out of 1,000 properties falling victim to crime within the past year. Within the year, the city saw a total of 17,625 violent and property crimes. Number 8, Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, I would. Okay, so that's. I mean, you know, you hear some crazy things about Detroit. It wasn't the comedian. She was like, she even did a video about like how crazy Detroit is and stuff. And it was just like, you know, just hearing just like overall stories about Detroit. Then yeah, like so I guess so. I mean, I've never been out there, so I can't really be the judge and stuff. So I ain't trying to like if you are from these places and things, don't feel disrespected. Like, you know, I just don't know. But I just based off of what I've heard and stuff. So this is like somebody could tell me something different the other day, and I'm like, okay, Detroit's probably a cool place after all. So
against anyone that lives in Detroit, but only number 8? Huh. Well, it's certainly not the safest place to live, but definitely far from the most dangerous. Still, if you can steer clear, it's recommended, so you can avoid being among the 7,599 assault cases reported. Within the past year, 11,897 violent crimes were recorded, meaning 17 out of every 1,000 residents fell victim to an assault, murder, robbery, or rape. Even the rate of property crimes is lower than expected at 1 in 24. Still, compared to safer cities, that sounds like a terrifying number. Number 7, Bessemer, Alabama. Bessemer's population of almost...
I've never even heard of this place, but it's just, I don't know, like... I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like, I've been down south, but not, like... I guess maybe, like, not deep down south and stuff, but... Yeah, man, I don't know.
27,000 people may not have to look over their shoulders at every turn, but at a chance of 1 in 56 for becoming the victim of a violent crime, maybe it's time to put the house up for sale. If you're a Bessemer resident and have something of value on your property, you may want to lock it up, as you have an estimated 1 in 10 chance of having your property vandalized, stolen, or damaged.
Wow.
Number 6, St. Louis, Missouri.
I've heard some stories of St. Louis
than more suburban locations, especially one with a population of over 300,000 people. 25,883 crimes may sound astronomically high, but it's actually comparable to smaller cities. You'll find later in this archive that some populations have a 1 in 30 chance of becoming the victim of a violent crime. Residents of St. Louis face a possibility of 1 in 55. That, however, doesn't account for property crimes, which is a much more discouraging chance of 1 in 16. Number 5, Wilmington, Delaware. Delaware as a state may be on the smaller side, but the city of Wilmington's population of almost...
It's like some of these places, like it's so far like St. Louis and Detroit, those are the ones I've like, okay, I've heard some things, but all of these other places, like that's why I'm mainly focused on the top 3 to see what those ones are and stuff, because... I mean, I don't know. Like, if it's one of my cities, then it's like, dang, man, Washington State has to chill. But, like, all of these cities have to chill, though. It's just like, they ain't even mine, but it's just like all cities. Like, all of these crimes and stuff, like, what do people just, like, dang, people can't just, you know, relax, take a chill, like, you know, just pretty much just overall relax. Like, it's just people just... do too much nowadays, man.
72,000
way
knows
too much.
That, in the case of crime statistics, size doesn't matter. 1 in 55 Wilmington residents is at risk of falling victim to a violent crime, while 1 in 18 is at risk of suffering crime to their property.
Wow.
Just to make Wilmington sound even scarier, there are an estimated 414 crimes per square mile. Of course, we'd be promoting fear tactics if we didn't clarify that that's barely 17 square miles. Number 4, Camden, New Jersey. Now, just so you know, I'm being paid to say this, but Top 10 Archive writer Mark wants me to say, Jersey sucks, New York rules. Really not my opinion, I swear. My mama's from New York. I have her eyes, don't I? Our writer's personal opinions and the New York-New Jersey rivalry aside, it does look like at least one city in the Jersey bird could use a little tending to. Sporting a crime index of 4 out of 100.
I never really heard too much about New Jersey. Like, last time I heard some of New Jersey was that Jersey Shore TV show and stuff. And it just seemed like, well, it was like they just only showed the good things. But overall, I'm like, you know, yeah, there probably might be some crazy stuff happening, like, out there and stuff. I hear it's, like, back east, it's, you know, kind of hectic and things, so.
Being the safest, Camden's population of just over 76,000 people suffered around 4,382 violent and property crimes over the past year. As for violent crimes, residents of Camden have a 1 in 50 chance of falling victim to the actions of another. Sorry, Jersey.
Did that at the same time.
Number 3, Alexandria, Louisiana. If you were to meander
I
around,
mean, you know, I got family out in Louisiana, and they sometimes tell me some crazy things, but so it doesn't really surprise me. Like, I've, you know, had family attacked out there in Louisiana and stuff. So, yeah, it you know, like I said, doesn't surprise me and stuff.
Alexandria, Louisiana. According to the violent crime statistic, you'd have a 1 in 48 chance of becoming the victim of an assault, robbery, rape, or murder.
Wow.
At 802 assaults, 7 murders, and 11 rape cases.
Was that Four
within
Brothers?
A year,
That
life
movie?
for Alexandria's some 47,000 people may get a little stressful.
Yep, that was that movie,
Though
Four
violent
Brothers.
crimes are a problem.
That was a good. I don't know why I just like that just caught my eye, but I remember I was watching Four Brothers the other day, and I remember that scene. That was like smack dead in the middle of the movie, or not in the middle, but in the beginning.
Within a year, there were just below 85 property crimes per 1,000 residents.
Dang.
Number 2, Monroe, Louisiana. I mentioned earlier
Monroe.
a scaled
Dang,
crime
Monroe?
index that goes up to 100. The
I
higher
was
the
out in
number, the
Monroe.
safer the city. So when I
It
tell
don't-
you that
it didn't
Monroe,
seem
Louisiana
crazy.
has a
Doesn't-
crime index
I
of
don't know.
0, you can
Because it's
probably
like, when I went out to Monroe and things, it was, you know, just seemed legit. Like, I stayed out there, you know, well, I didn't stay out there, but I just, you know, just for a few days and things stayed out there, and it seemed legit. Like, it just seemed like a cool area and stuff.
Yes, how
So
grave the situation is.
Dang.
Residents in Monroe have a 1 in 38 chance of being a violent
that was
crime
that movie.
victim.
I remember that
And
movie.
for a population of near 50,000, those are some very scary numbers. When it comes to property crime, that
Oh,
figure
Four Brothers
is even
again.
scarier at 1 in 12, with over 3,182 cases of theft reported.
Dang, that's
in a
crazy,
year.
man.
Number 1, East St. Louis, Illinois.
Wow.
Per 1,000 residents.
I
the
for certain thought that like Compton, Brooklyn, maybe somewhere out in Washington, like Tacoma or Seattle. Like Seattle's kind of crazy and hectic sometimes. What else? Like, but I guess, you know, I mean, man, I was for certain it was gonna be places like off the top of my head that I can think of, but wow.
The state of Illinois has a crime rate of 3.84. The city of East St. Louis is closer to a rate of 33 per 1,000 residents, which
Wow.
means your chances of becoming victim of a violent crime is 1 in 30.
Wow.
If you're stuck living in East St. Louis, you might want to move a little further east in the city to Edgemont, which is reportedly safer. Annually, East St. Louis suffers from over 880 violent crimes, 19 of which were murder and 42 were cases of rape. Assault
Dang.
charges topped off at around 680 cases, which is about 2% of the population.
Dang.
Thanks for watching.
That's
Were you surprised
crazy.
that some of the cities mentioned were on this list? What do you think are
Yeah,
the
I was
contributing
surprised.
factors for such high crime rates in these places? Are you from one of these cities? Maybe you have some positive things to say about your town. Let us hear from you in the comments. Remember, it's always safe to subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications of new videos, and to give this video a thumbs up.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, there's some of them cities that's like, you wouldn't even imagine them being dangerous. And it's just like, they're watching this video, it's just like, wow, I guess, you know, I guess I did. Like, because if it was like, if I was moving out in those areas, and then after seeing this video, I'm like, man, should I just stay out in Washington or should I move to one of those areas and stuff? And I'm like, now I'm like, okay, I might have to move. I might have to just stay here in Washington and stuff. But dang, man, that's crazy. I never would have thought like those places, out of all of those places, and it's just like some of them being down south and stuff. Like, it's, you know, that's. To me, that's just, I just find that insane. I find that just crazy. Like, I never would have thought something like that. So I'm like, this is definitely a very like good video to watch, to just see, because this is like, I feel like anybody that watches this video, they are going to be surprised by it. Like, I'm surprised by this, and I'm like, bruh, some of these places I've been to, like Monroe, like I've been there, like I'd never noticed anything. That's the crazy thing about it. And so it's like, wow, like I'm shocked in this video, but at the same time, I'm like, it's good that I've seen this, because it's like, now I know something. Now I know something new about these places and stuff. So definitely a video I like. definitely a video I would recommend to a bunch of people to watch, because it's like if you're out in these areas, or if you've been to these areas, or if you got friends or family out in these areas, then yeah. Like, I mean, I have family like in Louisiana, but not in Monroe. So it's just, you know, it's it was just like hearing this, I'm like, bro, that's, you know, I knew Louisiana was kind of like somewhat of a, you know, crazy place of things. That's based off because my mom's from Louisiana, so it's just like I'm going based off of what she said and what she knows, and from what family then told me, or then told her, and then she then told me and stuff. So anyways, yeah, that's crazy though. But good video, top 10 archive. Really did enjoy it. And yeah, hope to see more from you guys. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Top 10 Archive for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching, and peace.